I picked up a hitchhiker. Late at night, but then he told me something about my life that no one could possibly know, and that's when I realized. A few years ago, I worked in a small town a few hours away from my home. Every Friday evening, I'd drive back home to spend the weekend with my family, and on Sunday night, I'd return. This routine became a habit, and I actually enjoyed the long drives on empty night roads. One Friday, around 11 p.m., I stopped at a gas station to fill up the tank and grab a coffee. While I was paying, a middle-aged man with a scruffy beard and worn-out clothes approached me. "Excuse me, are you heading toward Mills Point?" he asked in a rough voice. "I need to get there, but the buses aren't running anymore." I hesitated. Mills Point was about 20 minutes down my route, so it wouldn't be much trouble. The guy looked tired, and I felt bad for him. "Yeah, I can take you," I replied. He nodded gratefully. We got into the car, and for the first few minutes, we drove in silence. Then he spoke. "How long have you been driving this route?" "About a year," I said. Yeah. "I remember you," he muttered. "You always stop at this gas station, and you get vanilla syrup in your coffee." A chill ran through me. It was true. I usually stopped there and got coffee with vanilla. But how could he know that? I tried to stay calm, but I felt anxiety bubbling in my stomach. "Maybe it's just a coincidence," I said with a nervous smile. "Do you work at the gas station or something?" No, he shook his head. "I've just seen you. More than once." I gripped the steering wheel tighter. My unease was growing. "Where, exactly?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "Oh, different places," he said, looking out the window. "Sometimes in the parking lot near your office. Sometimes near your home. You like to read in your car before going inside, don't you?" My heart sank. I had never told anyone about my habit of sitting in the car and reading for a few minutes before going inside. It was a small, personal thing, and suddenly, terrifying. "How do you know that?" I asked, trying not to let my fear show. He smirked. "I watch. It's interesting to see people when they don't know they're being watched." Something snapped inside me. Goosebumps ran down my spine. I realized I had a stalker in my car. I made a decision. Instead of continuing on the highway, I took a sharp turn onto a dirt road that led into the woods. "Hey, this isn't the way," the man said, startled. "I know," I said coldly, slamming on the brakes. He grabbed the dashboard for balance, and I jumped out of the car, leaving the engine running. He started to open his door too, but I was ready. I ran to the trunk, grabbed the crowbar I always kept there, and pointed it at him. "Out of the car. Now." His eyes widened, but he didn't say a word. Slowly, he stepped out with his hands up. I didn't wait. I got back in the car, slammed the door shut, and floored it, leaving him alone in the dark. When I got home, I immediately called the police and reported what happened. They investigated, but never found the guy. What's even scarier, when they checked the gas station security footage, the man showed up just 1 minute before I arrived, as if he was waiting specifically for me. After that, I changed my route and never drove alone at night again.